Hello and welcome back to the channel. For the next 2 days, Africa is twinned with Wales as I take on the Snowdonia 360 route on board the mighty Honda Africa Twin. So if you want to see how I get along and how the Africa performs, jump on the pillion seat and I'll take you along for a ride. So far, I'm on my first stop, which is at the top of the Great Orme Road. It's a toll road, £3.80 for a motorcycle, and it's one way around the bottom end, around the coastal section. But you get about halfway up, do a left, come up a couple of hairpins, go right the way up to the summit. There is a cafe, so if it's a cooler day like today, it's a great place to grab something to eat and drink and get refreshed. There is a train up there as well and cable cars and amazing views, as you can see, but highly recommend taking in this road. It's one not to miss. Well, here we are at the next stop, and we're at the longest place name in Wales, and you pronounce it Llanfair. I don't know the rest of it. You're going to have to ask somebody else because I haven't got a clue. I've been out on the Africa Twin now for about 6 hours, been on the A roads and some twisties, and we've been 2 up, and it's performed faultlessly so far, so really happy. And now we're onwards and upwards and carrying on with the Snowdonia 360, so once again jump on the back and come along with me. So we've stopped off here at Porthree Castle Beach, and as you can see, a beautiful location, and the Honda Africa Twin is definitely at home here on the sand. It's been a faultless ride all day, a pleasure getting on the bike this morning and riding the 160 miles which we've done so far. There's only a few more to do for today and then we'll pull into the digs. But we'll carry on with the Snowdonia 360 route tomorrow, and I hope you'll all join us. From sunny Bala Lake in North Wales. The Africa Twin is looking great against the water. I've got plenty of riding left to do today. This is the place where Guy Martin decided to try and ride a motorcycle on the surface, so if you haven't seen that, it's worth checking out. Come here on the summer's day or on a weekend, especially when the weather's good, and this place will be absolutely packed with bikers, all taking in the great roads which surround this place. There is a very, very good road, and one of my favourites just over the hills there in the distance, which takes you over to Lake Vyrnwy. That is an absolute must-do road. As I say, the bike is looking great, the weather's looking great, and I'm in for a very fun day riding on my second day in Wales. So jump on the back and we'll carry on the journey around the Snowdonia 360. may recognise the phone box on the left hand side where Itchy Boots famously left one of her books for everybody to search for. Well, after plenty of mileage this morning and afternoon, I've decided to pull into one of my favourite biker spots whilst out in Wales, Betws-y-Coed. Come here on a weekend or on a summer's day, this place is absolutely packed with bikers from all over the place. But now it's time for me to grab some coffee and cannoli before continuing the route this afternoon.
Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me, how long you gonna stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know. Cause the free wind is blowing through your hair, the days surround your daylight there. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air, in the air. Wishing on a falling star, waiting for the early train. Sorry boy, but I've been hit by purple rain. Aw, come on Joe, you can always change your name. Thanks a lot son, just the same. Ventura Highway in the sunshine.
And just like that, my 2-day tour of the Snowdonia 360 on the Honda Africa Twin comes to an end. I've ridden some amazing roads during my journey along the Snowdonia 360, along with some old favourites of mine. I have visited some very interesting places and sites, but more than that, I have had the pure enjoyment and freedom of riding my Honda Africa Twin in this amazing and beautiful scenery. So, my final thoughts on the Honda Africa Twin after 2 weeks of riding. If you're looking for a jack-of-all-trades bike, which has the ability to put a smile on your face and the genuine ability to plough through miles on or off-road with ease, this is definitely a bike you should be considering. For me, the Honda Africa Twin is the best looking adventure bike on the market. And to sum it up in one sentence, this bike is fit for purpose. A big thank you to Honda UK for the loan of this bike. Also, if you're an Africa Twin owner, let me know your experiences and thoughts of your own bike in the comments below. I hope you've all enjoyed my 2 videos on the Honda Africa Twin as much as I have enjoyed filming them. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe below. Remember to keep it shiny side up, and I'll see you all in the next one.
the side.